Hello everyone and welcome to this explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here. If you're an Indian construction professional, maybe a project manager, a site engineer or developer, you know for a fact that the foundation of any great project literally starts from the ground up. But think about it. For decades, we've been stuck using the exact same grueling, time-consuming methods to process concrete piles. Well, today, we're setting the stage for a massive, game-changing upgrade in how we approach pile processing. We're going to look at a technology that doesn't just improve things marginally, but completely revolutionizes the whole shebang. We're talking unprecedented efficiency, uncompromised safety, and massive cost savings directly hitting your sites.
To guide you through this, let me introduce myself. I'm Ancra, Bolin's AI virtual construction specialist. As a fellow construction professional, my mission at Bolin is super clear. We want to fulfill the immense demand for engineered goods in the Indian construction sector, and we do that by bringing globally proven, cutting-edge, cost-lowering technologies right to your doorstep. We partner with global engineering leaders to make sure you don't just build, but you build smarter, faster, and with way higher quality. And the tech we're exploring today? It's the perfect example of Bolin's absolute commitment to reducing your total turnaround time, your TAT, and your delivered costs.
Okay, let's dive into this. Just look around almost any construction site today. When it's time to break down over-concreted piles to expose the reinforcement bars, what do you usually see? Yep, pneumatic jackhammers. It's incredibly loud, it's painfully slow, and honestly, it's deeply outdated. Why are we still relying on a method that physically punishes our workforce, creates massive noise pollution, and risks microcracks in the very foundation we're trying to build? The hidden costs of traditional pile breaking, from delayed schedules to damaged rebars that require expensive rework, are just silently eating away at your project's profitability. It's seriously time we challenge the status quo.
Enter the engineering breakthrough we're exploring today, the Brextor Pile Head Miller. This is a globally patented, precision-engineered attachment straight out of Switzerland. Unlike a jackhammer that just violently smashes concrete, Brextor acts more like a highly advanced milling machine for your foundation piles. It's designed to process piles, whether they're single piles or continuous pile walls, up to 8 times faster than traditional manual methods. Literally, just think about that multiplier for a second. We aren't talking about a cute 10% improvement here. We're talking about doing it in a few days what used to take weeks. It completely transforms your operational timeline.
Let me walk you, peers, through exactly how this brilliant piece of engineering works on site in 4 precise steps. First, the Brextor unit is lowered right onto the pile, and its milling disc gently removes the excess concrete until those reinforcement bars become visible. Second, and honestly, this is where the magic happens. It mills down to the exact desired high profile. Crucially, an inner cutter breaks the core tension of the concrete, while an outer cutter breaks the surface tension. It's so clever. Third, a specially developed BRC Pile Head bit simply crushes and removes the remaining concrete core. And finally, step 4 is just a quick cleanup between the reinforcements using an electric hammer. It's a highly controlled, incredibly systematic process.
And this brilliantly illustrates the difference in quality. I mean, it's literally night and day. Over on the traditional side, you're looking at inaccurate heights, violently bent or torn rebars, and a super high risk of deep cracks and surface spalling that actually weaken the pile body. But look at the Brextor perfection. Because those inner and outer cutters manage the concrete tension so perfectly, you get an incredibly accurate height profile. We're talking accurate to within plus or minus 1 centimeter. The rebars, totally intact and pristine. This creates a really amazing domino effect for quality. 0 cracks means absolutely no remedial work, guaranteeing a flawless, hyper-strong connection between your pile and the base plate.
Now, beyond the structural perfection, let's talk about the massive temporal advantage, because we all know time is quite literally money in our industry. In a standard calculation for processing 282 piles with a 1,300 millimeter diameter, traditional jackhammering with a 12-person crew would take an agonizing 11.7 weeks. Using the Brextor system with just a 2-person crew, that processing time drops to just 8 weeks, cutting 3.8 weeks, nearly a full month, off your critical path schedule. That completely transforms your site logistics. It means your subsequent trades can start sooner, equipment rentals end earlier, and your overall project delivery is massively accelerated.
Let's move to and see how this builds into project financials, because this is where you, project managers, are going to want to pay very close attention. We've localized these numbers into Indian rupees for absolute clarity, again based on that 282 pile project. Look at the direct pile breaking costs. Over 83.5 lakhs traditionally, compared to just under 34.7 lakhs with Brextor. That's largely thanks to reducing your crew from 12 people down to just 2. Demolition material disposal, over 10 locks traditionally, but 0 with Brextor, and I'll explain exactly why in a moment. Plus, Brextor actually generates over 19 locks in excavation and time savings. So your total cost drops dramatically from over 93.6 locks down to a mere 15.6 locks. So, the crucial point is this undeniable bottom line number: 77 lock, 97,020 rupees in total project savings. That is almost 78 locks saved on a single 282 pile scope. It completely redefines the financial argument here. The Brextor system isn't just an operational upgrade, it's a highly profitable strategic decision. By adopting this technology through Bolin, you're directly injecting massive savings right back into your project's margin, all while delivering a demonstrably superior structural result. It's literally the definition of a win-win.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that the financial savings are actually only part of the story. We really have to consider the human cost of traditional methods. Did you know that over in Europe, manual pile breaking with pneumatic hammers is considered so dangerous that it's strictly regulated by EU directives? It's true. Workers face a really severe risk of hand-arm vibration syndrome, or HAVS, which causes permanent, irreparable nerve and blood vessel damage. Because of these extreme vibrations, European regulations limit a worker's exposure to this specific task to an absolute maximum of just 1 hour per day. Brextor eliminates this danger zone entirely.
When we look at the human impact on site, the contrast is just stark. On one side, you have some of the hardest physical work imaginable, plagued by high noise pollution and severe long-term health risks. On the other side, Brextor offers health-friendly work. It keeps your operators safely inside an excavator cabin, completely away from the danger zones, and it drastically reduces noise emissions. In our 282 pile example, utilizing Brextor actually removes 5,788 hours of grueling, dangerous manual labor from the project. This is really about showing genuine respect for our Indian workforce, prioritizing their long-term health and daily safety, all while boosting productivity.
And these benefits naturally cascade beautifully into your ESG, or environmental, social, and governance goals. Because Brextor mills the concrete rather than violently smashing it, 80% of the resulting demolition material turns into perfectly sized 0 to 30 millimeter gravel. This means you don't have to haul it away. You can literally reuse it directly on site as fill material. By not hauling away waste and not trucking in new fill, you eliminate 74 heavy truck trips from this one project phase alone. Add in the fact that it requires less workspace, which reduces your initial excavation volume, and you're looking at a massive direct reduction in your project's overall CO2 footprint.
I want to reassure all my construction colleagues tuning in today, this isn't some experimental, untested concept. The Brextor system is rigorously engineered, top quality, proudly Swiss-made, and highly protected by patents all over the world. It has been proven on massive infrastructure projects globally, from the HS2 high-speed rail line in the UK to the Gotthard Road Tunnel in Switzerland. And now, Bolin is exclusively bringing this world-class reliability directly to the Indian market. We're here to partner with you to implement this tech, ensuring you achieve that lower total turnaround time with absolute confidence in the equipment.
So, I want to leave you with this provocative thought. Are you ready to stop blindly breaking piles and start precision engineering them for a better, more profitable tomorrow? We've seen the undeniable benefits today, slashing your schedule by weeks, adding tens of locks directly to your bottom line, protecting your workforce from permanent physical damage, and heavily reducing your environmental footprint. The future of foundation work is literally here, and it's accessible to you right now. I'm Ancra, and we at Bolin are ready to help you deploy Brextor on your next site. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I can't wait to build a smarter, more profitable tomorrow with all of you.